With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. Well, Singy, we're getting... And the batter now, Luis Robert. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1.
0-1's the count.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of break. So tough to get that barrel to.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
In the air, out towards right center. Acuna pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Here's Eloy Jimenez. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to Olsen, and they take care of Jimenez for the out. And now Yoan Moncada. There's a strike.
0-1.
Now a fly ball to right center. Acuna after it. Can't make the catch as it falls into the gap. And it kicks off the base of the wall. Around second now, going for three. Coming home. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Andrew Benintendi steps up. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Strider makes the catch, and that's the third out. One for the Sox in the inning on this RBI triple. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're dialed into the Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Garrett Crochet. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, he throws the change in the slider off the fastball. I really like how he's able to sell fastball, but it's really change up and keep hitters just out in front a little bit. Swing and miss, soft contact. The slider as well comes out of the same tunnel. All three very deceptive, and hitters are going to have to stay back and make sure they get pitch recognition.
The 0-2. And downstairs.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And one out now.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is downstairs. The 1-1 is fouled off. Kicks and deals. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Hard hit left side. And he'll be safe at first. 2 outs, runner at first. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And that one finds its way through. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
I really like marked out swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way. And it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here's Orlando Arcia. And he fires in a fastball at 95. Riley over at second. Albies on at first with 2 down. Bounce to the right side. And that is the inning. 2 left. And we're back. Andrew Vaughn now. The wind of the pitch. Ripped to third and caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
In the air, left side, moving under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
2 outs, base is empty. Dominic Fletcher steps to the plate for the White Sox. Look out!
Perfect.
And it hit him.
Well, not a whole lot behind that pitch. It's off speed, but it still stings. Getting hit by a fastball is a whole different story.
Bunts it in the air. Morton brings it in. And that is that. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Sean. White Sox going with a new arm. Touki Toussaint. And a pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through. Base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now here is Spencer Strider.
0-1's the count.
Out towards right center field. He's under it. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
And that one fouled off. With the go-ahead run at the plate, bottom half of inning number 2. And strike 2. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favored. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
Man at second. Ripped to short. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Robert moves under it. Makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
The right fielder, number 13.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. He struck out swinging in his first at-bat. And there's the strike.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Max Stassi comes up to hit. The wind and the pitch. That one fouled off. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
Puts a bunt down. And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there. Back to the top of the lineup, Luis Robert now. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Trying to move him over here. Albies. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. Eloy Jimenez now. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. Cut on and miss. No throw. Double steal. They're both safe. 2 in scoring position. Nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Well, that event seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And fouled off. Swung on, belted. And this one could be extra bases. Stassi comes across to score. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Now around third, waving him home. Safe at the plate. It's a 3-run inside the park home run. 1 down. Andrew Benintendi steps to the plate for the White Sox. And he hit him.
I got him. Take your base.
Anytime one of your hitters gets drilled, it catches everyone's attention in the dugout, and you know what? It kind of gets you fired up.
Benintendi on the go. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
No throw. He's in there safely. Uh-oh, and he broke early for third. He'll score. It's 5-0. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And a foul ball. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Albies makes the catch, inning over. So it's 4 runs for him on 3 hits. As we go to the last of the third, here is Matt Olson. Toussaint back to work. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
You know, these Braves definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Hauls it in for the out. Here's Austin Riley. Reached on an infield single his first time. Foul ball there. Toussaint in his 4th year, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. On to first, 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
2 outs, base is empty. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
The White Sox leading by 5 here in the last half of the 3rd. Comes up empty.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
2 strikes.
And the 0-2. Headed down the line. Benintendi hustling after it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So they go. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the 4th, Dominic Fletcher. As he turns on the rubber. And with that good live arm delivers. And a ground ball to first. Olson takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down. Nicky Lopez up to the plate. First time up was a pop out. Not close with that one, and it's 1-0. 1 out, base is empty. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. Inside, almost got him. Towards first. He'll do it himself. And a couple of quick outs. And now the catcher comes up to him. Max Stassi. Drops a bunt down the first base side. And he grabs it in foul ground. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Bunts it towards the mound. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Luis Robert steps to the plate for the White Sox. 1 for 2. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. No throw, safe at second.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Runner on the go again. Ball outside. No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. Two outs. And a big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Too low, and it's ball 3. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Next is the designated hitter, Eloy Jimenez.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more.
Runners on the move. Swing and a miss. He was caught in between there, and they'll tag him out the baseline. And bottom of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Orlando Arcia. Toussaint back to work. On the ground to the left. And it finds its way through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. So here's Murphy now. And takes low for ball 1. And another ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Right side, hard hit. Over to first. That's it out. 2 outs, base is empty. Spencer Strider next up for the Braves. 0-1.
0-1.
And a pitch. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a nice inning of work there as we go to the top of the 5th, and here is Eloy Jimenez. And the pitch. That one almost got him. And a bunt towards third. Gets the bunt down the right side, and he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. The pitch. Here's a high chopper. And they take care of Jimenez for the out. Here is Moncada. He's already homered in this game. Hard hit, right side. And I don't know what's going on there, but he's safe at first. Benintendi up here. He's 0 for 1. Moncada runs on the ground right side. Albies over to first in time. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. Here's the pitch, runner on the move. And first offering is fouled off. Runner goes again. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Long run on his horse. And that one hops the wall. The run comes in to score from second. It's 6-0. Pulls into third safely with a triple.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
He'll score easily. It's 7-0. Now it's Paul DeJong up to the plate. Puts a bunt down. Olsen. And they put the tag on him. That's the third out. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now in for the Braves, Adam Duvall. And he deals. Lifted in the air, right center field. Fletcher sizing this one up. And there's one down. And next is the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. Hot shot to third. Moncada tossed to first. Braves down to their final out. So the lineup flips over. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. Oh, that pitch got away from him, and that's a hit by pitch.
Yeah, he's not going to be able to show us that blues tomorrow.
And at first, and now Matt Olson up to hit. Look out, way inside. Two outs. Chases that one upstairs.
1-1.
At the belt and fires. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox. Play ball.